rapid changes in the way we use computers changed the very essence of who we are? Computing went from encoding data on punch cards, to programming commands with a keyboard, to just moving a mouse, to touchpads, and then touchscreens and voice commands, even gesture movements. Today, a computer is something that fits in your pocket. Tomorrow, it may be something that we command with our thoughts.
So as each new generation of interface comes online, many more people can access that type of computing, usually because new generations of computing are far easier to interact with. So now as we have gesture control come online, we have many more people that can access that type of computing. It's far easier to use.
Soon, you may just talk to your car, your office, your kitchen, or gesture to it. So what is this doing to the way we think, act, and communicate? Is it changing our values, our intelligence, even our humanity? Which do you remember more readily? Your home phone number from your childhood? Or your significant other's cell phone number from today? For many, your old number comes to mind easily, but today's not so much. Researchers have shown that technology affects our memory, attention, sleep cycles, personal identity, and learning. All this becomes more complicated as the future explodes with new ways we'll communicate with computers, robots, cars, and our many other devices. One thing looks certain, the future could largely be screenless. The concept is called Zero UI. It's a world where our movement, voice, glances, and thoughts create a natural-seeming interaction with digital technology. In effect, our entire environment could become a user interface to control the world around us. Will it be a completely screenless world? What are the technologies that could get us to such a world? Developing a digital sense of touch is one. Haptic technology is a field of research and design creating tactile, interactive devices. Ones that recognize a user's touch as a touchscreen does, but also give the user a tactile response in return. Haptic technology is already used in many surgical procedures. It recreates the sense of touch to let a surgeon feel what a robotic instrument is doing, like in a laparoscopic procedure. Video gamers already experience haptic feedback when they get a jolt in certain game controllers. Haptic tech could allow a doctor, equipped with sensor-enabled gloves, to run routine physical exams like mammograms, providing remote communities with access to high-quality healthcare. Gesture technology already exists in game controllers such as those used in VR by the HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift. But imagine being able to operate robotic machinery by simply pointing and waving. One person could build a small house, or maybe even an entire village. Brain-computer interfaces are already assisting people with disabilities. BCIs will be able to improve preventative care for other medical and mental disorders. This is the Puzzle Box Orbit. It's a brain-controlled helicopter, a drone you fly with your thoughts. This is the first international Cybathlon, a brain-computer interface race. All the competitors control their computer game characters through BCI. And right now, BCI interfaces use devices with electroencephalogram sensors like this headset from San Jose company NeuroSky. But the future may include chip implants or other technology that we won't even notice. Nanobots are devices as small as a blood cell. Imagine having the technology inside us. SU co-founder Ray Kurzweil believes this will happen.
In the 2030s, we'll have these nanorobots that are the size of blood cells. They have computers, they have robotic capabilities. We'll put billions of them inside our bloodstream. They'll connect the neocortex to the cloud where we'll have simulated neocortex. So then your thinking will be a hybrid of your biological thinking and additional synthetic neocortex in the cloud. So we'll be able to think deeper thoughts. We'll be more musical. We'll be funnier. We will have, greater capability of all the qualities we find endearing about humans.
What if foreign languages were automatically translated for you? New applications like Google Translate are bringing us closer to a future of mutual understanding.
On the TV show Star Trek, there was a universal translator. No matter how far at the end of the galaxy that the crew went, the aliens all spoke English, and usually with an American accent. The translator automatically translated whatever the alien was saying into the crew's native language. And the real reason for this was, of course, they couldn't invent a new alien language every time they had a new alien on the show. Even though this appeared in a science fiction show, we've actually already started to see some of this in real life. What a nanobot could do is, it could automatically translate whatever someone is saying into our own native language and then pass this translation along directly to our brain.
On the other hand, what if your brain could be monitored or even hacked? How would you protect yourself? If you could connect your thoughts, moods, and brain functions to a computer, what benefits would you like to experience?